Hello everyone, this is Debbie Happy Cohen, founder of Joy Based Living. And I was thinking about today colors in relationship to healing complex post-traumatic stress. So when we're dealing with complex post-traumatic stress, what we're talking about is emotional flashbacks. We're talking about emotions that kind of tidal wave over us and we lose a sense of control over our feelings, over our sense of well-being, toward our sense of our perspective, ability to make good choices. And the two colors that are coming to mind are red and blue. Red is too much sun. Just too much sun, maybe too much scrutiny, too much criticism. Blue is not enough, too cold. And what we're aiming for is just right. What's the amount of yellow? What's the amount of just right that will help to create the most lush greenness? Well, if you're somebody who's dealing with CPTSD, complex post-traumatic stress response, the response that happened on the inside is what the issue is. The response that happened, let's say, in relationship to abandonment or emotional abandonment, the response of a young child is, it must be my fault. But it might not be words, it might be a feeling sensation. Well, if that feeling sensation is strong, most children will conclude, must be my fault. And hence we end up with a voice of a harsh inner critic that actually does not respond, well, it does respond in a harsh way to normal affirmations that normal people would be like, oh yeah, that makes me feel more confident. If you have an essential belief that you've been carrying since you were a little kid that says, I'm a bad person, I must be bad, my mom is sad all the time, my dad is angry all the time, I'm getting too much red, I'm getting too much blue, I'm not getting enough red, enough yellow. You're going to make decisions, and those decisions might sweep over you like a feeling. So what you want to do first is discover what that voice, if it had a voice, what would it say? Let it have its say. Let it speak. You become identified with being the holder of the space of that voice. And when you do that, you set yourself free. That's how you grow up. It's how you let the feelings that are in you be honored. It's how you bring the soft, gentle yellow light to the green of your soul. So what you end up doing with that voice in the process of healing, is once you discover it, then you can remove the sunlight of your attention from it, and you discredit it, you devalue it, you dethrone it, you discard it. It sounds so mean, but if there's a mean operating system, if the head honcho in your system is keeping you in a sense of distraction or in a sense of powerlessness or not as focused and clear and wonderful as you'd like to feel, you can learn to remove the credibility from that voice that perpetuates the bad feelings, and then allow the voice of sunlight, of encouragement, of championing, of coaching, of visioning the best in yourself and others and seeing it flourish and grow, producing green. So you actually create fall and winter in yourself in terms of the voice that needs to go, and you create spring and summer in yourself in terms of the voice that you are raising up. I like to bridge this with one more little thing, which can be a very big thing. I work with people who are entrepreneurs, and entrepreneurs are people who have ideas for where they want their business to be, how they want to be of service, and then it's their job to follow through with the details to make that happen. I work with people who are intuitive, and when intuitive people are really hard on themselves, it's hard for them to hear their hunches. And even if they do hear their hunches, it's hard for them to follow through on a regular, consistent, steady, awesome basis. Well, I want you to feel awesome. I want you to feel the most beautiful sunlight on you, just on you. That's the validation I'm offering, bringing to the table. I want to thank you for validating me and doing what I love, for believing in me, for being here on this channel, for engaging this conversation with me. This is a co-authoring. I'm following my heart with each one of these videos, and I have a belief that when we listen to our hearts, our heart is connected with everybody else in the universe. And when we're tuned into the messages of our heart, we're tuned into what's wanting to emerge through us, through each one of us. So thank you for co-authoring this expression with me. Thank you. I'll see you on the next video. Bye for now.